Freebuilders Podcast. This is where we'll discuss the month in Minecraft and Freebuilders news. I'm your host Matt, you'll know me in-game as the Sizzler. Joining me today are my co-hosts Andrew, whose in-game name is Ferax, and Lucas, whose in-game name is Nerdy. Okay, a little bit about myself. I'm based in London. I've been playing Minecraft for 4 years. I'm owner of Freebuilders since Andrew passed it on to me. I'm a network engineer by day and a fire performer in my spare time. Okay, Andy, can you give us a bit of information about yourself?
Sure. My name is Andrew, or Ferax in game. I am based in the US, and I founded the server way back in 2013. And back then, it was still a creative server. I'm currently headed to Drexel to study computer science, and I will stay on the team as a lead developer.
Cool, thank you for that. Okay, Lucas, can you give a bit of information about yourself?
Of course, yeah. My name is Lucas, and you know me in-game. My in-game name is Nerdy. I'm studying on the university in Austria. I'm one of the newest staff members. I am the newest staff members, and I've joined the server 2 months ago, and I'm happy to help you with any kind of problems in-game.
All right, so for this podcast, we're going to cover a few little areas about the history, the future plans of Freebuilders, myself at Minecon, and we're going to have a member conversation with Jpmac, whose name is John. So let's go into the history of Freebuilders. The most recent map has been up just under a year, and in that time we've seen some incredible builds, such as Killing X's castle near spawn, the large collaborative city that is Las Islas, and many other individual creations that are worth looking at. There's a player base of around 30 regular players globally based, and in my opinion, we are considered one of the best servers around. Have you got anything you'd like to add to that, Andy?
Well, it's just been a pleasure to see the community mature, you know? Killing XX is one of the first members on the server, and to see that he's stuck around and been happy with the progress and the direction of the server, just something that's awesome to me. I think the important thing is that the heart of the server has stayed the same, which is to provide you with a quality Minecraft experience that you won't find anywhere else. So.
Yeah, true. Thank you for that. So let's talk now a bit more about the future plans of Freebuilders. I mean, for me, the next big step is seeing what the 1.9 combat update holds. I don't know too much about that. What do you guys know about it?
There are a lot of new features planned. You got, you can wield items in both hands. You're going to have new bosses. And I think all this stuff is just going to add to the server experience. And we're going to be able to add our own twist to it. PvP, I think, is just going to become a bigger part of the server. But it'll also stay at that point where it's just like kind of an optional thing.
I didn't really know much about this 1.9 update. And have you seen any video? I can't imagine how is this working with the left hand, the right hand. Do you have two separate blocks in both hands and place? Wow, is it just holding a shield or whatever?
I think it's one hand is still dominant.
So this is the placing blocks hand.
Yeah.
Something about you can hold a torch in your other hand or a shield or something like that, but I don't believe they're both used at once.
Yeah, that would be cool. You can go in a cave and have the torch lighting up the area, and you can fight with the torch anyway.
Yeah, I think the one thing Dinnerbone did say is that you're not going to be able to dual wield swords, so it's not attack with both hands, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all right.
Do we have any idea about when 1.9 is coming out?
At Minecon, they're going to announce it. I'm pretty certain they've been ready for a while, and they've just been holding back to give Minecon something extra, which Minecon is going to be next week. I'll be at it. I'm going to be on the meet and greet area, which means I'll be schmoozing it with all the celebrities.
That is so awesome.
I know. I'm so glad to be there. I'm actually going to be working the Friday, the Thursday, the Friday, the Saturday day, and the Saturday evening, and then I just get to wander around on the Sunday.
Where is this going to happen? Is this in the USA, I think?
This is in the UK. It's in London at the Excel Centre, which is southeast London, quite a big conference area. I'll have some business cards that I'm going to be giving out there.
Yeah, I've seen it. They are pretty awesome, man.
Yeah.
How many did you print out of those?
There'll be 100. So,
100, okay.
Yeah, I'm considering keeping a few back and sending them out to a few players on the server if they actually want them, just so they've got a little bit of Freebuilders history.
Have you thought about purchasing a shirt as well, as we have that shop?
I did mean to, and I haven't got round to it. It's been one of those things where it's come up so quickly where I've been doing other things. I've been away each weekend, and now that I've sat down this weekend and gone, oh, I should get ready for it, I've suddenly gone, damn it. So I might sneak off and go get one printed this week at a local shop, just with the logo on it, with my name on the back. I was considering, when I first found out about it, about getting like 5 or so t-shirts and possibly giving a couple out to a couple of special people that I met to see if they'd be interested in having them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, for the future plans, I mean, so you've got the combat update. Nerdy, I know you've got a few good ideas. What are they?
Oh yeah, I've been playing some small parkour events on the server. Some people played it, and I want to make it a lot of more bigger. And I want to get into some server scripting the next time, and I will try to write scripts, plugins, whatever, where we can play funny games online, which is really awesome. I think that will bring much action to the server.
I think it'll definitely add another element of collaboration and kind of just another place to kind of chill out if you want to take a little break from building.
Yeah, exactly. I think some people really would like that.
For me, being able to maintain vanilla, but adding a bit more battle towards it. So hopefully we'll see more battlegrounds be created on the server. We'll see changing map types. Hopefully we'll have UHC coming up and moving on, but we'll be keeping it as survival as we can. What were you thinking, Ferax?
I think it's really important to keep the experience simple on the server. People can hop on the server and they know what's going on immediately. And I think we've kept that, even though we've added a lot of commands, we've added the cretive world.
Yeah, that's true. I've been on some... Hold on. What are you doing?
He's being attacked by a cat.
Yeah.
No, I was being interrupted by a parent.
He's got a horse in there.
No, I was being interrupted by a parent.
Get out, parent. That's what my girlfriend's a bit like. All right, so coming back.
So what I just wanted to say before the cat attacked, I have been on another server some time ago when I was searching for a new Minecraft server, and I've realized some weird plugins, Townie and all this stuff, which is very complicated as a new member. And I think that's the point where Freebuilders is pretty strong. People can just join and they press right click on a random teleportation sign and they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, I think that's one of the Freebuilders' strengths is that you can just hop on the server and kind of understand what's going on.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I love the fact that spawn is kept clear so that it's like you are joining a new world every time. Whenever someone comes in, they've got this little shelter around them kind of thing, but then they just see the open plains and they think, right, I know what I'm doing here. Let's start running. Let's get moving.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of gives you that feel that the world isn't that congested and you just have opportunity. There's opportunity around, But I think really it's important to keep adding new features, keep things interesting, keep people on their toes. I think the ranks are a great way to do that. You have different commands for those ranks. You give people an opportunity and a chance to work their way up, and we'll just keep adding commands. We'll keep fixing things like the creative world. I still want to get the reset in on that. I want to work on the subreddit some more. I think there's a couple more features we can use there, and just keep making things better.
Do we know who's got the most points on the server at the minute? I know Load was in the lead for
I think Load is one of the best. Is there someone better than him now? I don't know.
He must be one of the only rank 3s. I know JP is very close.
Yeah.
Wait, I can check the Reddit beside. Maybe I find out.
Yeah, I think they're on 20-ish, 22 points. I think is somewhere around the top at the minute, which isn't bad considering it's only been going for a month or so. Mm-hmm. They've done themselves quite well there.
Can I just interrupt you? I just found that Michael Chestic or whatever it is called. He also has a yellow rank, so the rank 3.
There's been quite a few players that have been well engaged in the challenges, and I think it's been great. I mean, we've had some great responses from every single one. I mean, I think it'll be a bit of a trouble keeping diversity up, but we'll go with the seasons. So you can expect Halloween challenges and Christmas challenges, etc.
And I'm looking for some really cool summer challenges. There are a lot of ideas we have.
Congrats, JP, on being named Player of the Month. So can you tell us a bit about yourself in real life?
Yeah, I'm going to be a senior in high school, and my main hobby is I do a lot of Vex robotics. We build a robot that has to do a certain challenge. It's a different challenge every year.
Oh, yeah, this is cool. Go on.
This year is called Nothing But Net, and both of the corners of the field there are different colored nets, and we have to shoot balls into those nets.
Pew!
We build a robot that can shoot the ball into the net.
What do you build the robot out of?
Metal and motors and gears and wheels that we buy from the Vex company.
Oh, so this isn't Lego Mindstorms.
No, it's not Lego Mindstorms. It's metal. It's metal robotics.
Yeah, I saw the video. It looks very cool. It's like Robot Wars, but with a bit of intelligence.
You don't fight the other robot.
Yeah.
You don't actually physically fight the other robot.
Okay, so that bit's a bit of a shame. All right, so where did you hear about Freebuilders?
Oh, I think I was looking around on Planet Minecraft and I just found Freebuilders and it looked like a good server. It was before the whitelist, and there was a little book quiz you had to do when you first joined.
But JP has been around forever. He's been around since the beginning, and I actually banned him once by mistake.
Yeah.
Back in those days.
Leading on from that, what is your most memorable moment from Freebuilders?
The most memorable moment would probably have to be when I finally founded the original Cradle. Before a server reset, I founded the original Cradle. It was just this little tiny town on a little beach. And I was actually a moderator that he used World Edit to put his house from the creative world into the town.
Oh my god, that's a mistake.
That was interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. Okay, so I've heard a bit about K-Team. Can you tell me a bit more about them?
Okay, the K-Team consists of myself, Kenny, or Run Kenny Run, Lock or Lock Beast 1, Kick or Kick Assistant, I still cannot pronounce that name. We originated on Attack of the B-Team servers. We named ourselves after actual B-Team, which...
That ended up being Minecraft, right?
Yes, that one. I came up with the idea that we should name ourselves the K-Team, seeing as we had Kenny and Kick, both notified with a K, and the B-Team had Generic B and B00, both notified with a B.
Ah, so you've moved on from there and you've all come over to Freebuilders in time.
Yep.
Ah, cool.
We still have a few dreams of making a K-Team server for ourselves with our own mod pack, but we can't seem to figure it out.
It does take quite a bit of effort, that's for certain.
I'm glad that Freebuilders has provided a place for you guys to stick around and be happy.
Tell us a bit more about the new Cradle.
The new Cradle?
Yeah.
Well, I was originally trying to build it across the bridge from Sizz, which did not exactly turn out all that well. And eventually, when, I think it was Matoro, he pointed out how Sizz was draining a lot of the manpower of the server. And how he was partially thinking that Spud was right in his thinking. Spudrick, he was right in his thinking, and that just got me thinking that I wanted to found a Cradle, and so I went off into the distance. Load found me a beach so that it was similar to the original.
You kind of want the good old times back, right? The good old Cradle you had.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember some time ago when I've been on another server in beta 1.5 or something. It's been years, man. And I have built a sky town, a town in the sky with a glass. This was pretty awesome, but you know that the times are gone and... Yeah, I'm sorry I'm interrupting you.
No, yeah, that's exactly what it's about. It's that reminisce of the old times.
I think Minecraft is a huge nostalgia trip.
Yeah, I've got some worlds where I managed to go off and run into the distance, and I just totally lost. And that's one of the great things about Dinmap is that you can actually kind of find if you've built something where it was, whereas I've definitely lost towns in the past where they've just gone walkabouts.
Yeah, like when I was playing on my original, the survival world I did the best on, that one is, I don't have that world anymore because I lost it when I had to replace my computer's hard drive, but
Thanks to JP for joining us. Being Player of the Month, you will get 2 additional points to your total. And that's all we have time for today. You can reach any of us on Reddit. Our usernames are usizzler, ucyanide44, and urontunerd. Be sure to keep updated with our news at our subreddit, our Freebuilders. See you guys next month, and until then, I wish you and your families the very best.